Hi guys, this is Match Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time. And we are going to case number 22 and something tells us we are going to run into pirates. Blackbeard. Pirates, that for me. Wait, Blackbeard did exist, right? Right? I know that from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We left Cape Verde a week ago aboard HFC Heimer Katrina, and I'm still sick as a dog. It's definitely not a pirate's life for me. Where's your sense of adventure, Jack? Did you ever imagine you'd be swashbuckling on the open waves? Please, stop talking about waves. While this might be an adventure, we're not here for a pleasure cruise. We traveled back to the Age of Sail after learning the Ptolemy seas controlled the maritime trade routes. It was this manipulation of the timeline that ultimately led to the Ptolemy's rise to power in 2029. We learned Louis XV is selling ownership of his ports and plantations, which the Egyptian trading company plans to bid on at the Tortuga auction. If we are to restore the timeline, we must stop them from winning that auction. Pardon me, Priority Katrina. We're about to dock your poor Braxton to stock up on supplies. Aye aye, Captain. Looks like you'll get to stretch your sea legs, Jack. I think we'd all enjoy a few hours on dry land. You have to ask me twice. Come on, Katrina. Let's go. Okay. This is more like it, Katrina. If it wasn't so grungy, I'd kiss the ground. Look, Katrina, is that Blackbeard over there? You're right, I've seen drawings of him in the Time Historical Archives. Blackbeard's the most fearsome pirate that ever lived. You there, privateers. What you be looking at? Nothing, Mr. Beard. I don't normally console with your kind, but I'm feeling particularly jovial today. Join me for a bit of a scuttlebutt. Well, we really shouldn't scuttle. Nonsense, sit. But first, an orange to your health, to keep the scurvy away. Yep. Oh. Zip the kids! I've been poisoned! Curse the scoundrel who dare! Arrgh. I guess the orange is a murder weapon. My god, Katrina! Blackbeard's collapsed! He's dead! Blackbeard said this was poison. Look, it must be his orange. The juice is all blue. This tower is now a crime scene, Katrina, so let's spread out and look for clues. If the most powerful pirate in history really was poisoned, all hell will break loose if the crime goes unsolved. We must figure out who did this. Okay, who got the better of you, Blackbeard? Well, if Blackbeard did exist in this, in the real history, then I don't think he was poisoned. He died in a battle, because I know that from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I can't remember what was the name of the mission, but he died fighting. That's what I know. What pedal? Ah, where is it? You know what, I'm gonna repeat it and buy the magnifying glass. Much better. 21 seconds left. This is crazy, Katrina. 1 minute we are talking to history's most famous pirate, then bam! He drops dead before our eyes. History teaches that Blackbeard was killed in battle at sea. Being poisoned with an orange was not his destiny. Told ya. Could this be a symptom of the Ptolemy's altering timeline? Or maybe it's a part of the cause. Either way, we must get to the bottom of it. Let's have Janice examine that poisoned orange as well as the victim's body. That broken mug was dropped by Blackbeard, so let's put it back together. And although everyone fled the scene in the commotion, riffling through that pile of junk might tell us who else was here. Yeah, I told you, he dies in a battle. Who managed to kill you? Tough guy. It's been a while since I've had a historical figure on my slab, Katrina. The infant was Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. What is it? Is it pronounced Tatch? Or Teach? I don't know. It's one thing to meet historical icons in the flesh, but watch them drop dead in front of us is something else entirely. I can imagine. The orange the victim bit into was infused with tetrodotoxin, an extremely lethal venom found in pufferfish. Oh dear. Tetrodotoxin is 1200 times more poisonous than cyanide, so it's no wonder Blackbeard was dead in a matter of seconds. A pirate like Blackbeard would have had dozens of enemies would be happy to see him dead. But who would have actually done this? Well, poison was the only substance I found, Katrina. I detected traces of a sugarcane-based alcohol on the rind, which I determined is rum. Strange as it may seem for a pirate, Blackbeard hadn't ingested any rum before he was killed, which means the residue was left behind by the killer. Well, he was just holding his mug, and he wasn't drinking. Rum is a very common drink in this era, Katrina. Nevertheless, this will narrow our search for Blackbeard's killer. Okay. Okay, now let's restore the mug first. The wooden mug Blackbeard dropped ceased to belong to a certain Lincoln Matutsak. Whoever Mr. Matutsak is, it's likely he ran off with the rest of the tavern's patrons. Let's go find him. Okay. Okay, now let's look through this pile. Fake eye? Wooden eye? Katrina, that ball you find in a pile of junk. That's a wooden eye. Gross. What's that doing in this garbage? It's... Oi, what are you doing with my eye? Give it back. Well, I was expecting somebody to pop who is missing an eye. Gladly. And who might you be? Name's Rags. I'm a crewman on the Black Sparrow. I swabbed the decks. The Black Sparrow? That's Blackbeard's ship, Katrina. Let's have one with Mr. Rags. Ahem. Okay, let's go have a chat with this guy. Mr. Matutsak, are you here? Yeah man, they can't be here. But I be the only one that has everyone spooked. The crowd's nest be my tavern, see? I was inside, pouring the drinks. When out the blue, we hear them screaming and running. And Blackbeard be dead. What was Blackbeard doing just before he was killed? Did you see anyone give him an orange? There'd be so many pirates in here making a fuss and a scuffle. I'd be seeing nothing, I swear on the Jesus man. And you don't happen to sell oranges here by any chance? I should really get some soundproof walls. Nah man, they'd be sold at the Dockside Market. Then the market is where we should go next. Come on, Katrina. We go to market. Okay, now this guy. And please brush your teeth. Now, who are you lot? Bunch of stealers? Hick? Eye stealers? We're looking into Blackbeard's murder. He must have been here when it happened. What? Company's dead? I go out the back to redeem myself like a proper gentleman, and Blackbeard gets killed? Yes, someone gave him a poison orange. An orange? They're supposed to be healthy, gives away the scurvy and all that. Can you think of anyone who might want to harm? I've heard some thinkers, but a pirate killed by an orange? That's crazy. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, god damn it. We won't get anything useful out of Rags right now, Katarina. Let's come back when he's sobered up. Yeah. God damn it. Where are the cinnamon sticks? I thought the sticks over there were cinnamon. Alright, show me. Oh, that looks like a TNT of some sort. Liko Batutsak was right. The orange we used to poison Blackbeard probably came from this market, Katarina. Even better, it could have come from that orange crate you found. Let's open that lock. Speaking of poison, look at the symbol on that scrap paper. Could this have anything to do with the murder? Let's give it a good dusting. Well, it could be just a sigil. Alright, let's unlock the box first. It's likely this crate is where the killer got their orange Katrina. Or how can we track them down? Wait, there's a trademark on the crate's lid. Isola Aldred's fresh fruits. Miss Aldred might have sold the orange to Blackbeard's killer. We must talk to her at once. Okay. Okay, now the paper. Ah, so that's how you did it. Look at this drawing, Katrina. It's a diagram of a syringe being studied in orange. So that's how the killer poisoned Blackbeard's fruit. Which means this must be the killer's paper. But what are those numerical sequences? And why is the word liar written here? Let's send this paper to Orlando. Maybe he can make sense of this. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Isola now. Bananas! One batch of farting. Get it while they're fresh. Excuse us, Miss Aldred. Is this your crate of oranges? It's got my name on it, doesn't it? I'm the only one in Port Braxton who sells them. We're investigating the murder of Blackbeard. He was poisoned with an orange from this market. So the infamous Blackbeard is dead? With his reputation, I'm not surprised. That's why I don't have anything to do with pirates. I'm a landlubber through and through. Can you remember anyone buying oranges this morning? Are you joking? There's people coming and going all the time. Anybody could have bought that orange. Now, unless you're buying something, I have customers waiting. Alright, nothing from you then. What do those numbers on the drawing mean? Have you made any progress with the killer's note, Orlando? Are those numbers related to how the killer injected Blackbeard's orange with poison? At first I suspected the numbers were part of some secret code, or perhaps nautical coordinates. But then I thought about that word liar, and I realized these are scores for a game of chance. Liar's dice, to be exact. Oh yeah, I heard about something similar like that. There are many variations of the game, but essentially each player has a hand of 5 dice and a small cup to conceal their throws. These scores are from a version of Liar's dice called Common Hand. It's an archaic form of poker. The 5 dice work like cards, you see. A player can have 2 pairs, a full house, a straight, just like in poker. Trust you to have a knowledge of such an obscure gambling reference. Remember Las Vegas, Katerina? I'm somewhat of a gambling aficionado. Yeah. And it would appear that your crew is also a keen gambler, an expert at Liar's dice. Well, Katia the Killer might be an expert dice player, but they can't lie their way out of this. Yeah. Okay, so this is just like poker, but with the dices. I was really looking forward to stretching my sea legs in Port Braxton, Katrina. But no sooner had we set foot on dry land, we are caught up in the middle of a murder. The infamous Blackbeard, the most feared pirate in history, drops dead in front of our eyes, poisoned by an orange of all things. And yet everyone we've spoken to claims they know nothing. Lincoln Matuzak, the owner of the Crow's Nest Tavern, says he was busy serving drinks when Blackbeard was killed. Isola Aldred, who works at the market where the poisoned orange came from, couldn't tell us who bought it. And Rags, one of Blackbeard's crewmen, he's 3 sheets to the wind. Still, I can't help being a little chilled by this investigation. It is Blackbeard after all. Man overboard, oh what is it? Every stranded here next to the Black Sparrow, the most renowned pirate ship of the 7 seas. Isn't it Wait, did someone shout man overboard? Oh, somebody just jumped. Splash. Alright, we'll see who jumped. And a new level. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video. And I'll see you again. Goodbye!